Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me today I have Joe.
Hey man.
And Jimmy.
You say his name right. It's Spaghetti Joe.
No, it is not. You are Spaghetti Jimmy.
Spaghetti Joseph.
Gotta give the fans what they want. If I'm Spaghetti Joe, then I'm Spaghetti Joe.
We got the Pasta Brothers over here. Pasta Bros.
It's just like, that just sounds like Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got a 5. Was it 5 stars?
Yes.
We got a 5-star
Hey.
review that said our show was fun, and
Yeah,
that
thanks.
they said you gotta love Spaghetti Joe.
Which is great. So I think the key to thinking this podcast is 5 stars is not pay that much attention to it.
Yeah, it's just background noise, and every now and then they see us spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
What? What did they hear?
Sorry, I gotta control alt delete. I'm trying to read Wikipedia and talk at the same time.
Fair enough. Well, Joe, we're doing a podcast called First and Last, which is what the listeners are listening to. If they're for some reason tuning in for the first time, what is this podcast?
We take a TV show and watch only the first and only the last episode. Nothing in between. You might say it's kind of a fun idea, and I don't know how people thought of this before.
Well, they didn't. They didn't think of this before.
How they didn't think of this before.
I mean, I think this is number 91. We're closing in on episode 100.
Yeah.
Will we be syndicated then?
That's
That's where you make the real money.
It's 100 episodes.
We're gonna take Roseanne's spot on TV.
Oh,
Well, that went away. So.
they pulled that. That's gone.
So we'll take it as long as neither one of you tweet out something nasty.
No promises.
I gotta go delete my history.
If it's already on the internet, Joe, it's already on the
I
internet.
gotta get rid of a lot of stuff.
They're gonna find it.
A lot of stuff.
Oh man. Aren't you really happy that we didn't grow up when the internet was really a thing? Are you happy or sad about that?
I mean, my Zanga still exists somewhere. Like, you couldn't, like, Google it, but it exists in, like, a Zanga archive somewhere.
But we still needed to be in like late high school, early college to deal with that.
Sure.
Because I think in freshman year is when like you had to have a college email to have Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't because that was we had Facebook when it was exclusive, and a 13-year-old couldn't just lie about their age and have a Facebook.
Right.
Yeah. I do remember that. I do remember when they, like, added the first, like, high school people, and I was, like, questioning whether it was right to, like, add someone I knew who was still in high school to Facebook or not.
Because you were in college.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if this is okay.
well, if that's the worst,
When moral standards still existed
Yeah.
in the world.
It felt like a college thing to me.
you're like, you're too young, you child in high school. You're bad. I mean, I guess. I don't know. We don't have any like just random pictures of us floating around essentially on the internet of us growing up or doing anything like kids today do. I don't. None of us did anything bad though. It's not like any of us like kicked a dog or like
While being
set someone's
filmed.
house on fire or like, or just like said a bunch of racist stuff in a grocery store. You know, or was like 12 and was like, oh, I'm going to tweet the N-word because I'm an idiot.
That's a good point. I see what you're saying. But at the same time, kids are just dumber.
Right. But
Getting dumber and dumber.
oh, they're dumber now?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
We do have 91, like, episodes of podcasts that I'm sure we'd have said dumb stuff on.
Oh, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
terrible
Oh,
things.
That's on the internet.
Very much. But at least I can be an adult about that
Yeah.
and learn from my mistakes.
If you're new to the podcast, search back and try to find the worst things.
Listen to all the things Josh has said.
Don't. It's
Over
probably
the past
I've-
91
if any-
episodes.
people
Trust me, it's in there.
the worst stuff has been said by me on this podcast.
Just
For
listen to
sure.
the first and lasties and Josh's awards for saying the worst things.
Awards for being the realest dude. It's not the award I got.
Look up the Family Matters episode. It's
Wait, what?
pretty intense.
Was there some racist comments in regards to Carl?
What did I do? I love Family Matters. I love the Steve Urkel show.
No, you
Steve
don't.
and the Wilsons, or
Nobody
Winslows.
loves it.
I remember you saw the cables at
Carl.
the end. But we're not doing Family Matters today.
No.
Yeah.
What are we doing today, Joe?
Today we're doing a show that has been called... My phone had to turn over. The crudest comedy on primetime television. peppered with lewd punchlines about sex, masturbation, the gay lifestyle, and the lead character's fondness for pornographic magazines and strip clubs.
The gay lifestyle.
The gay lifestyle.
Huh. We already did Entourage.
We already did Blossom.
It's
Oh.
married ... with children.
Oh, there's an ellipsis in the title, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that quote was from the Parents Television Console.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Here's
makes sense.
here's an idea, parents. Don't let your kids watch the show.
I think that's why they're mad.
That show wasn't for kids. Like, there's no. I don't think
No.
anybody making that show was like, you know, who's a great audience? 12-year-olds.
The children's in the name.
Who do you think this show was for?
Old
people married ...
40.
with children.
Yeah, like 40-year-old men that are like, man, I can't wait for my kids to go to fucking school and never come back. That's who this was for.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that there's an ellipsis in the title
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like those are they're just not used
Yeah, but now it's more of colon.
as an ellipsis.
Mm-hmm.
People use ... all the time, but it just means nothing. It just means I haven't finished my thought.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, people just, and there's like, there'd be like 40 dots now. Like,
My-
what are you doing?
Today, my boss sent me or not my boss, but my boss's boss sent me an email, or it was a meeting invite for a meeting tomorrow, and the name of the meeting is options ...
Yikes.
Was there any base to that? Was there any body to that email?
Yeah, there was some, and it's like, hey, let's talk about some stuff.
No, okay. I hate it when people send you like a meeting invite and they invite like 3 people and you're one of the 3 and they're
Mhm.
like going like options ... and then there's no body text and you're like,
It's like,
what is
this
this
about?
meeting for?
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
get there half the time. I swear half the time at my work. Then I get to that meeting
Mhm.
and they're like, so what do you think about like this?
Mhm.
And it's like,
That could have been in the body.
and I was like, could you have let me prepared for this?
Yeah, I
Or
could have looked this up.
seems like we're going to have a meeting about setting up this meeting right now when it could have just been the prep work for this meeting.
Yeah, but then you get to,
Yikes.
then that means that gets solved in an email, and they don't get to have a meeting.
Oh,
And sometimes people just like to have
Maybe.
a meeting.
People do love meetings.
I particularly love when people at work email and the entire subject of the email is just in the subject line, the whole
Mhm.
like body of what the email's about, and then they've got nothing to write in the body.
People do send emails like that. They're like, "Hey, could you have this
It's ridiculous.
have this at my desk by like end of day?"
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the subject line,
Yeah,
and there's nothing in
Right.
the email.
right.
The body just
It's
says
hilarious.
like EOM, end of message.
Not even. They
No.
don't even do
A lot
that.
of people
I
do that.
wish.
Ugh, I don't. Yeah, I don't. They don't even waste their time with those 3 other letters. They have to push. They have to push down shift. They have to hold it down and write EOM. Ain't doing
Mhm.
that.
So crude TV shows. You think this show's really going to be crude like to us now? Because when was this on? This is like the 80s, isn't it?
Yeah, the first
Late
season was
80s?
1987. And it
Okay,
went for
so
11
carried
seasons.
into
Yeah.
well into the 90s.
Yeah. I think definitely not by like our standards today, but I'm sure it is. I'm sure we'd be shocked, just like thinking of it as like a network TV show.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say no. I don't think I'm going to be like, oh man. I
Mhm.
will probably. I hope there is 1 or 2 things that I go, oh man, they got away with that. Like
Yeah,
I hope
right?
I hope we get some of that. But I do see like as far as a lot of like PC culture today, I would say like maybe I probably already think that this show probably wouldn't fly today.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah,
At
absolutely.
least not for a network, because this is on Fox, right?
Yeah, but Fox was also that network that would like kind of take anything on.
Yeah, like we're the fucking cool network.
Yeah, we're not like
Yeah.
your other networks. We're cool networks.
Yeah.
If you're gonna drink, just drink at home while watching Fox. That was
yeah,
Fox.
I mean, they did do, like, that's true about Fox, because they did Simpsons, right? And they did Family Guy, all the big, like, pushing envelope stuff.
hmm
Yeah, and like Family Guy used to have obviously. I mean, Simpsons was funny and it pushed it like maybe a little bit, but Family Guy,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
when it came out, people were mad
Yeah.
about that.
They, like, canceled it for a while.
Yeah, because it was like too offensive, or
Yeah.
because people definitely liked it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do in the beginning of this episode for this TV show, because
Mhm.
it's I mean, we've seen some of this show. Has anyone not seen some of this show before?
My dad used to love this show. So I've definitely like I know like the characters
And
and
while your
stuff.
dad was watching this show, he was like, "Please, Jimmy, move to college and never come back."
Yeah, but I feel like the kids in this are like too old. I feel like they're maybe Bud. Bud is the son, right?
Mhm.
I don't know where that. I at some point got to do a where is he now, because I feel like everyone else has continued on to do lots of stuff.
I feel like
Mhm.
Bud probably like flips houses or something.
Yeah. There's
If
Bud.
he would be so lucky.
There's Bud, who's the younger brother, and then is it Kelly, who's the
That
daughter?
sounds right. Yeah.
Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Al and Peggy, who are the husband and wife.
And Peggy was
Yeah.
Leela. in,
Yeah, she's
Futurama.
Leela.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which we just did. She's a main character in Sons of Anarchy, which we haven't done yet, but loved that show.
But one day Jimmy will make us watch that show.
Absolutely.
And
And then Al Bundy, what's his name?
I don't know his
he's
actual
like-
name.
You don't know him? I feel like he was like Al Bundy for a generation of people, and now he's the guy from Modern Family for like another generation of
he's
people.
in that family.
That show's been going on for like
He's in
10
that
years.
That show's been on that long too.
Yeah.
Because the kids in that show are old now too.
Yeah. 10 years that show's.
Yeah.
It's 2009.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And
I-
it's still on.
I've probably seen 3 episodes of Modern Family, and not
see if
like
it's
on
still on.
purpose. It's one of
Ed
those
O'Neill
like
is that
it
guy's
was
name.
on kind of thing. I've probably seen at least 15 episodes of Married with Children.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But so like, what are they going to do? Because I'm assuming their family is established. The kids are older. They're
Mhm.
not. They're like in high school, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What do they get? Like a new neighbor? You know, like what's the new? Because in general, pilot enter new thing,
Mhm.
and that's how the story starts.
Yeah. Well, what do you think their setting is? Do you think they're pretty like standard middle class family?
Yeah, middle class, just regular house family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get this confused sometimes. I know it's not the same show, but there's that one show. I think we talked about this not too long ago. The guy who sits in the downstairs talking to Bobcat Goldthwait, with the bunny.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what that show was called.
I'm going to have to look it up.
Well, look it up. But I like know that's not true because Al Bundy sits on the couch upstairs
Mhm.
and watches TV and tries
Yeah.
to ignore his family
With his hand in his pants.
with his hand in his pants.
Mhm.
And the other guy that I'm thinking about sits in the basement with the bunny.
Because he's like drunk, right?
Is that the dad from Dexter? Is that why we talked about it? Maybe that's the guy
Don't
from
know.
Dexter. That was his dad. So maybe they get new neighbors.
Okay.
I don't think there's a school issue or anything in
Mhm.
this episode. I think new neighbors move in. Al doesn't want to have anything to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Kelly may or may not be having sex.
Okay. Like with the neighbor or like
No.
No.
Just boys in the neighborhood.
just boys.
Just roaming boys.
Okay.
I feel like there's got to be some sort of like something joke like that. That's what I got. That's my first episode thing.
I think they're trying to buy a car. And they're trying to decide between Al's trying to like buy something practical and cheap. And,
Cheap. Definitely cheap.
Yeah. And Peggy's trying to get something like super expensive.
Like a convertible
Yeah.
or a Rolls Royce, maybe.
Exactly.
The Rolls Royces come in convertibles.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they
Just
do.
take the top right off of it.
What do you think, Jimmy?
I think
And if the listeners can hear a purr,
It's just
cat is purring in my lap.
I think this is gonna have what show am I thinking of? I think this is gonna have like a home improvement feel
Mm.
where the dad is dumb and chauvinistic in some way, and Katie Seagal is like actually like the smart one. And Bud is
Work through it,
Jonathan
work through
Taylor
it.
Thomas.
That sounds very wrong.
Shoot.
I feel like
Also schizophrenic bunnies. What is it? Stuffed animals.
You're just naming. You're trying to name out the other show now.
Yeah.
You're going the wrong way. You're going
Yeah.
the wrong way.
Unhappily Ever After is what it's
I
called.
feel like we're meant to like empathize with Al, so like everyone around is dumb
All right.
because he's married.
With children.
Dot
With
dot dot.
children. And a dog.
You have a dog,
Totally have a dog.
buddy?
That's the kid's name.
Oh, maybe he's named after the dog. Maybe the dog's named after him.
I like that.
Franklin.
Franklin the dog.
Sounds like a good dog's name.
Sounds like a better name.
I imagine
than
it
Bud.
being like a big brown dog.
They named their son Bud.
Yeah, it's like a big shaggy brown dog.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice. Crushing it. But I was going dark brown. Is it dark brown?
I think so. I think it's shades of brown.
Okay.
50 Shades of Brown.
Oh, weird. Should we
That's the newest
should we
Shades
just
of Grey
get
movie.
into it and see how crude this show is?
Let's do it.
Let's see how crude this is. I don't believe it. I think it's gonna be totally fine. All right, we'll see you after the pilot episode of Married with Children.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my one thing.
Oh.
I think Al stares into the cleavage of some lady that's not his wife,
All right, we'll find out next after we come back from the break.
and hopefully not his daughter.
And we're back. We're done with the
Way
pilot
back.
of Married with Children. It was called Pilot.
It was as advertised.
It was a pilot.
He was married. He had children.
His children were barely in this episode.
The
though.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like,
I know nothing about them.
Hey, Dad, bye, Dad. I mean, it pretty much established that Al Bundy was the main character, I
Mhm.
think. You got a write up for us, Jim?
Yeah, I do. I'm just reading that
Did we do it wrong?
there was no. But there was an identical script to a different pilot that they shot, and the only thing that was different was they recast Kelly and Bud.
Oh, so they had two other kids before?
Yeah,
Well, good on Christina Applegate. That worked out for her, I suppose.
yeah.
I
And
don't-
whoever that dude
And
was.
whoever that Bud kid is.
Ed
Bud.
O'Neill felt the chemistry wasn't right, and so they did a new pilot. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Bundy family, which makes up of chauvinist shoe salesman Al, his lazy housewife Peggy, their dumb 15-year-old daughter Kelly, and their bratty 12-year-old con artist son Bud, have settled into a peaceful coexistence in suburban Chicago, married only by the vicious verbal volleys they exchange to each other while awake. Peggy invites their new neighbors, newlyweds Steve and Marcy Rhodes, over for the evening, so she forbids Al from going out to a basketball game with his single coworker Luke from the shoe store. Written by Anonymous.
I was like, is it a big dramatic pause? What's happening? Okay. I'll be honest. I was half paying attention to you when you said that. I mean, I watched it. I know what
It
happened.
wasn't great. You didn't miss
Um,
much.
I was looking up who wrote or who sang the theme song.
Yeah, is it Frank Sinatra?
So yeah, it was Love and Marriage was introduced by Frank Sinatra in 1955.
Oh.
It was sung or something by other people,
Sure.
obviously. Is a song with lyrics by Sammy Cahn and music by Jimmy Van Heusen. So maybe it was just sung by Frank Sinatra.
I think that recording is for sure Frankie.
It was for sure Frank. I'll be honest,
Frankie,
I got
yes.
a little Dean Martin vibe when I was listening to it.
Yeah, I mean Rat Pack.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But it's good. I like the theme song.
It's an iconic song, yeah.
They got those rights and they stayed on Hulu even.
Yeah, what's the deal with the intro is very iconic and like it's something that stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
The shots of like the Buckingham Fountain and the song, but then another thing I've always wondered about is like they do this thing where like they like show a word and it's in like big blue text and then there's like green slime like
Yeah.
on it and like falling off.
Maybe it's showing the degradation of marriage.
Why is it like slimy?
I don't know. I think there's a trash can at some point later.
Okay.
When you're married, you'll know.
You know where the green slime comes from?
So what you're saying is, Jimmy, you can explain this to us.
It's something I'd always thought about.
I don't think you can explain it. I just think if you're married, you know.
I feel like as a kid, I like associated it with like the green ooze from Ninja Turtles.
Mhm.
Oh,
But
sure.
I think
don't
as a
there's
kid-
mutants
I was
in
going to
this.
say Nickelodeon.
I think as a kid, I thought it was seaweed,
Yeah.
which that also doesn't make any sense at all.
The briny bottom.
Marriage, the briny bottom.
No.
Married with seaweed.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah, Frank Sinatra. That makes sense. That's a big get.
Yeah. And they kept it for Hulu, so good on them.
Mm-hmm. I heard some podcast I was listening to weeks ago, I think, was talking about how like music rights kind of exists and how that works a little bit, because that's not really a thing. So you say you get like you can't play, like, a good example is you can't play Tony Hawk, the video game from like PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
You can't play that, like they can't put it on like PlayStation 4 or Xbox One with all the same music
Okay.
because they don't have any of the rights to
Anymore?
that stuff anymore. And it's the same as when like movies were on like VHS before like DVD was made and streaming. It's because they had deals that were like it was very specific, like in the deals that like, oh, this is good for like, it didn't say home distribution, it said like VHS videotape because that's all they had.
Yeah.
So then when
I
DVD
see.
hit and it moved, they were like, that's not in the contract. You can't do
get some more
that.
money.
So they would do
Gotcha.
that. So nowadays when they do it,
Like streaming wasn't part of the deal.
right. And so, but nowadays I think they changed. They basically, that's not a thing anymore.
Gotcha.
Like-
So in the contract it says like for future rights of all streaming and blah blah blah, you get this many cents.
Yeah. So I think they just kind of worked that in. So for the most part, it doesn't really mean anything anymore. But all these old shows, all their contracts and whatnot for their timeline of, like, yeah, you can use the Wonder Years in the show. That's fine. Like, but they didn't say like DVD release and Hulu streaming.
Yeah.
And so like they just, because that wasn't in there, they didn't have like the rights to do it,
Gotcha.
which is just dumb. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
But it's someone going like, oh, wait a minute. Can you pay me more money?
That's why I have all these old TV shows on VHS.
And that's why we watch all of our shows on First and Last on VHS.
Just taped off a TV.
It's weird that, yeah, we
I
record
have a
something.
VCR somewhere.
Like we recorded, when we watched Game of Thrones, we recorded it illegally
Onto a VHS.
onto a VHS and then watched
Watched
it
it
from
later.
the VHS. That's how
For
we did it.
no
We
reason.
had to adjust the tracking. But really it was just snow.
Oh, yeah.
Because winter had come.
Was it snow? Or was it ash?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell.
So it was in Chicago, wasn't it, Joe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that why you picked this show?
Yeah.
I think
Actually,
this is all filmed in
I was at the
Illinois.
Buckingham Fountain like a couple days ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
it's the fountain.
Really flexing on his Chicago trip.
Remember the fountain in the beginning of the show?
Yeah, no,
That's
I mean,
it.
I saw the fountain, and now I understand that that's what it's called,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never heard of it before this.
It's just a big fountain. The water shoots up.
Is it in Chicago
Yeah.
proper?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's like right by the lake.
Huh.
I got pictures. It's real.
Huh.
I believe
Photoshop.
I feel like
Photoshop.
They didn't make like I feel like they didn't make like a fake fountain on set and be like, oh,
Yeah.
recreate
Did they
it.
say what suburb they're in or what? I assume they're in just like a nondescript suburb.
Yeah, no, I don't think we know anything.
It
I
seems
mean, just,
south side for some
just
reason.
assume that it was just assume it was Chicago because they were talking about the Bulls and they showed the Buckingham, and I guess they show Chicago too, don't they?
Yeah.
At the beginning. So
Kind of felt like a southwest suburb, like an Aurora or something,
Aurora, Illinois,
or Bolingbrook.
where Wayne Campbell of Wayne's World is from.
Is that where they're at?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense then.
that makes sense then. Okay, cool. Mr. Big's gonna come and give them a record deal. Man, I haven't
It's all
seen
a shared universe.
I haven't seen Wayne's World in a long time. Well, you know he's in that movie, right?
Deerfield?
He's like he like
is?
works at the diner or something.
Yeah, Ed O'Neill, and he talks about how it's a murder when you kill him. When you kill a man at war, it's serving your country, but when you kill a man in the heat of passion, it's called murder. I love Wayne's World. What a great movie! What a great movie.
It is great.
They just refer to it as Chicago, but the actual house that the exterior is shot in is in Deerfield.
hmm.
Where that
Which
is.
is like, that's like a north suburb.
So do they?
Oh man, Joe doesn't know anything. Spaghetti Joe.
Oh jeez.
Oh, come on, Pastor Bros, don't fight. So they don't show much of the kids. Obviously, pretty much the only interaction with the kids are like they're just feeding off Al and like trying to get money from him.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all they were in.
Yeah,
for
the
this
majority of their camera time was just getting handed cash.
episode. Yeah. And then the very first shot of like, or when Peggy and Al were talking, and they were talking around in the morning about how he wanted juice and she didn't get it, and how he wants. I was
Yeah.
like, this is a really good back and forth. Like, I was like, I liked that scene. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they describe him as being like, so this is how I saw it,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think most people probably saw it like this, because they're like, oh, this male chauvinist, whatever. I think he kind of is, like, especially when he's at work and
Mhm.
stuff. But when he's like talking to Peggy, I think like he gives as good as he gets. Like they both kind of like just really enjoy like rimming each other and like making fun of each other and like going at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just like their big dynamic, because I don't think he really gave her any worse than she gave him.
Yeah.
And I was watching it and I was like, oh, they're so in love. I like literally thought that while I was watching it. I was like, they're like, this is passion.
Well, and I think the point is that they're like, they both have flaws and they both like aren't perfect,
Mm-hmm.
but like they work well together.
Yeah. They maybe not work well with others,
Mhm.
as seen with their neighbors that came in.
But yeah, they keep it real. They recognize each other's flaws, but love each other anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that was supposed to be the contrast between them and the Rhodes, who are their neighbors. And like the Rhodes are like so in love and say they do everything together, and like each person's like a perfect partner. And the Bundys are just like, yeah, whatever.
Like, yeah, let's pick that apart. Let's
They're like,
destroy a marriage tonight.
we've been married for 15 years. You've been married for 2 months.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. She's like, when Peggy and Darcy went to like make coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, that's a lot of coffee, Peggy. She's like, oh, don't worry, that's the guys. Just make it. They can't like their food too much at home, or else they won't take you anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's a very like classic, not contemporary couple mindset,
Mm-hmm.
where they're both. She's like, oh, he has to take me places I don't work, and blah blah blah, that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So I mean, that's I feel like that those kind of portions of the entire show are antiquated
Yeah.
for sure.
Well,
I mean,
it's like Peggy's character in particular is supposed to be like a send up of like 60s sitcoms,
Yeah.
housewives.
mhm.
And that's why I just read this on like the IMDb. Like her wardrobe is specifically set to look like she's in the 60s.
I did notice.
because-
I did notice that.
Like
yeah,
the
her
big
like her
hair
big
and
wig,
stuff.
yeah,
and like
everything.
that big belt, and
Mhm,
like that.
mhm.
Yeah.
It's because it's supposed to like make you think of a 60s sitcom, but it's just inverted.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I thought it felt like a Roseanne, like the pilot of Roseanne. There's just a lot of back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of who gets the last laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought like I said originally, I thought it was going to be more like Home Improvement, which maybe there's some of that in Home Improvement, but I feel like it's more. That's more. Who's the guy from Home Improvement?
Tim Allen.
It's more Tim just getting ribbed.
The Tool Man.
Yeah, in Home Improvement, Tim Allen just gets like just made fun of constantly.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the butt of all jokes,
Yeah,
Mhm.
essentially. Like at work, at home,
right.
with his kids, with his wife.
yeah.
Yeah.
Roseanne maybe had more back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Roseanne was also like a working mother and stuff
Right,
too.
she worked.
They
yeah.
both
and
worked.
he didn't.
They
He was. Remember,
no.
he doesn't have a job at the beginning.
at the beginning, yeah. I know
Hmm.
I know he works at some point. So
yeah. He's doing like contract work or something.
mhm. I mean, they are supposed to be like just a straight middle class family,
Mm-hmm.
maybe middle class.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say lower middle class, but I mean, he works
Sure.
as a shoe salesman at a shoe store. But he
Yeah.
obviously makes enough money to provide for his entire family in like a Chicago
Is
suburb.
this
Yeah, I
his
thought that
shoe
was-
store? Did you guys get that vibe?
They had said something
was a
about the owner of a
line.
shoe store, but I thought they were joking. But then it seemed like he was the boss there, so maybe he did own the shoe
Yeah,
store.
he was saying like the old owner of the
Oh, yeah,
store,
yeah,
blah blah
uh-huh.
blah.
Uh-huh.
which made me think, oh,
I mean, he definitely didn't act like he was scared of getting fired from someone who was in charge of him. But I don't I don't know if he would have done that anyway, though. Just
Yeah.
based on who.
But
he
yeah,
was.
he's definitely like a high up at the shoe store if he doesn't just outright own it. But yeah, I did think about that it's like such an antiquated notion that like a family could be supported by one person with a job.
That's insane to me.
Right.
Yeah.
2 kids
Man.
and a wife and a house and a dog.
wow.
And he obviously has a car.
Mm-hmm.
They have at least one car,
Mm-hmm.
probably. It's like, what? And he worked at a shoe store? So he's got to own it, right? It only to me, like, it only makes sense if he owns the shoe store and somehow the shoe store does really well.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll check the predicts, and listeners, you tell us.
Prediction 1. He sells the shoe store for $1 million.
Ooh.
It's not it. It's not. I don't have that.
Did you get any vibes from the kids at all, or was there just not enough of them to really pick anything out?
No, not really. I mean, obviously Kelly was going out potentially with somebody questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a bit about her having a boyfriend named Cobra.
Yeah. Because he has a cobra drawing on his hand. And I was like, are you just
No,
not
on
saying
his van, I think.
Oh, I thought you said hand. And I was
Yeah, it was
like,
in the back of his van.
oh, that makes more sense. Because I was like, why aren't they just saying tattoo? I was confused.
Yeah, and Al doesn't like that, obviously.
Well, no, he's a bad guy from the G.I. Joes. Like, why would you? That's not okay.
Oh my God.
He's
the commander. Yeah, so I mean there's that. So I mean, as far as what I got from Kelly, I was like, oh, she's just gonna be like the teenage daughter that like makes him freak out all the time because she's dating bad people and possibly banging. I don't know.
Most likely.
And then Bud was just a little shit, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a
he's just a
crazy
little annoying
little
brother.
dude.
Yeah.
Like this first shot, he pulls his sister's hair back and then pretends to slit her throat. First scene.
And Peggy goes, "Don't do that to your sister. You know Grandma didn't like it," or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh God." So yeah, good kids.
Yeah.
Good kids. And I didn't get a whole lot. I mean, I feel like most of this episode was definitely focused on Al particular, and then the secondary was Al and Peggy's relationship.
Yeah.
Which I feel like I got a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I understand their back and forth. I wasn't really offended by anything he did
Yeah.
or said. I could see why things could be offended, but I also understand like satire.
Yeah. It wasn't particularly offensive, but it was like, it does seem reactionary to like other like family sitcoms of the time, of like the Cosby Show or like Family Ties, to be like, no, this is what a family's really like. Like, it's not all just like hugs and lessons. It's like not being able to stand your family.
Right. It was just not it was the same thing that was on TV by being completely different. It was a family sitcom, but it wasn't like, we're going to learn a lesson, kids. You know, it was like, we're your kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it wasn't.
I can identify with that.
Yeah.
You have no idea where your kids are?
I have no idea. I don't even know if I have kids. Do I have kids? Where are they?
I cannot answer you that.
He did. Al did. I mean, the show in general, like, it kind of glorified like his like coworker or maybe employee guy who's just like banging ladies
From
left
the
and
shoe store.
right. Yeah,
I think they
who are
made
coming to get shoes.
I kind of feel like they glorified it a little bit, but I think at the same time, it almost made him look. They try to make him look silly in a way. Like he looked. I mean, he was obviously like, hey,
coworker guy.
He's like,
Yeah,
you want to be married? Ha ha ha! I'm gonna go have sex with this girl while I sell her shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it seem like he's like this guy is like trying a little hard, and it's a little silly to be the guy that's like trying to pick up chicks at the shoe store. Like, come on, my man.
But then at the same time, it was like, you can be married and you can have a wife and some kids and other things. Like, in like Al couldn't say like describe
all the good things. Yeah.
yeah. And then the guy and the lady he was sitting on both laugh at Al for being married.
Yeah. Jimmy, you're married.
Yeah.
That guy's gonna get his at some point.
The coworker.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's just gonna get fired and never be on the show again in like 2 episodes.
That's
may
what I mean
never
by
come
he's
back.
gonna get
I'm,
this.
if any of you made a prediction about the shoe salesman guy, I
did not.
I hope that was he doesn't work there anymore. So, who's that? Yeah, I thought it was a good episode.
Cool. I thought it was okay.
Okay.
It was a little.
I feel like generally when I'm like, I liked this, you're kind of like, that was fine.
Yeah, it felt a little like, I don't know, slow at parts. Like, especially to start, and then it started to pick up later on with the jokes and stuff.
I think I think I liked it from the beginning when Al and Peggy were talking in the kitchen and just they're like back and forth. I was like, it's good back and forth. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, Al's a good he's a good fit for this part. He definitely sells like the like just a guy who's just fed up.
Yeah.
I read that in his audition, like the thing that like got him the job was like before he walked in for his scene, like when he's like standing outside the door, he like took like a deep sigh and like slumped down and then opened the door.
Oh.
And they're just like, yeah, this is the guy.
Wait, as he was coming in?
Because yeah, they like had him do a scene where like he was like
Yes, they did.
gonna open the door and walk into the house
Oh, okay.
in his audition.
I was like, was there a window that
No.
they could see through?
That's really funny.
They just from the other side
So
of the
they
door
knew-
heard.
They must have been from the outside, like he's walking in, right?
They're
That's what I'm
from the
picturing.
outside and they're looking in.
You
That's the
seen
song, right?
Disturbed?
I think
No,
so.
what's that guy?
Is that what it is? It's been a while.
Stained.
Yeah,
Is
there
what
it
I was
is.
looking for.
No E. We got
Stained
discovered by
featuring
Fred Durst.
Yeah.
That's
We
funny.
hang out with people
I'm on the
named
outside.
Uncle Cracker,
Oof.
don't they? Predictions? Is it prediction time?
Yeah.
Go, Jimmy.
Okay.
Lay 'em on us.
Okay. So, number one. I almost want to change this. I'm just gonna say what it says.
You're making them up right now,
I
aren't you?
think. I think.
You're supposed to write them down beforehand.
I think Peggy has some sort of normal hair now. I think she's much less 60s vibe
Okay.
by the end of this.
Normal for
Normal for the
normal
mid-90s.
for the mid-90s?
That's- which
Okay.
isn't saying very much, but I don't think she has a beehive
if her
anymore.
hair doesn't look like what I assume Elaine's hair looked like at that point, that's pretty much what I'm going off of.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's what I know about.
That's probably what it is.
I watched a Seinfeld today. I know what 90s hair look like.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
All right. Then I think Bud is now kind of a nerd, kind of disappointing
He's
his
a
dad.
nerd. Hmm.
I think he's kind of like a smart guy as opposed to a jock maybe that his dad would have wanted. Again, I'm just making this up. Okay, then I think we see at least 3 hands in pants.
3 hands in pants.
At least 3 or more.
How many pairs of pants?
At
It's
least
not part-
2.
It's not part of your.
3 hands.
At least 3
We
hands
count in the hands.
in pants. Over under on hands. I just want to say, like, Al says something like offensive or something
That's very
because
subjective.
he was. I feel like you guys are being pretty nice to Al in this. He called like a fat lady a balloon.
Yeah. I said I thought it wasn't like offensive when he was with Peggy because they were giving as
Okay.
good as he got, but when he
Okay.
was at the shoe store,
Oh,
I thought,
you did say that.
I thought he was
Okay.
offensive to
And he
all the
said
other
that
women there.
He said that Steve, like, if you don't let your kids do sports, they're going to be sissy Marys, which is I've never even heard that said before. Okay, I think Al asks for juice. I think that's the I think that's the bookend.
You want some juice still?
Yeah, Al's juicing.
Okay. Are those all your predicts?
Those are my predicts because I don't think we said that part, but there was like a reoccurring joke throughout this episode
about juice.
about how Al is mad that there was no juice in the house.
It's known throughout the industry as the juice joke. Paradox.
It's known.
The juice paradox?
It is known.
It's not true.
Game of Thrones.
I said that the Bundys have new neighbors that are not the Rhodeses. I have that Bud works at the store with Al because this is 11 years later, so Bud's an adult.
Mm.
Kelly holds political office.
Oh man.
Because I feel like that's just the thing you do with like your dumb characters is you like make them politicians. And
That's just also what you do in real life now.
yeah, you just take a dumb TV show character and make him the president.
She's Ivanka in real life.
And then I have that the show opens with Al sitting on the couch. So that's one we'll be able to knock off pretty early in the episode.
I hate that I feel like all those things are going to happen.
All right, I kind of told a story with my predictions.
Excellent.
Come with me on this journey.
No thanks.
If
I just left.
So I think Al is either excited. This isn't a prediction. I'll tell you when they're predictions, but I have to tell the story as it goes.
Set the scene.
I think Al is finished with the shoe salesman. I think he's excited to like be done at the shoe store.
Okay.
So like that's the beginning. He's gonna be done with it.
Okay.
And Kelly and Bud are moved out. So by the end of this episode, both Kelly and Bud don't live in this house.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one prediction. Kelly and Bud do not live in this house by the end of the episode. However, and Bud, you said what Kelly's job was. I think Bud is a garbage man.
Okay.
I switched that because I wrote Buck the dog is dead, but I don't want to wish death on dogs.
Oh yeah, we did see the dog in this.
So I'm not going to do that.
Forgot that.
So number one, Bud and Kelly are moved out of the house. Bud is a garbage man, but unfortunately, Al finds out that Peggy is pregnant.
Oh no!
Oh shoot!
Because all the kids moved out, so he's going to get everything he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But now she's pregnant. And
so
that's prediction 3. And then finally, to run it back, Al then has to continue his job then at the shoe store. Because he was going to not be there anymore and like, I don't know, retire or get a job that he really wanted or something like that. But he can't. He has to fall back on the shoe store for whatever reason. So 1, Bud and Kelly are moved out. 2, Bud is a garbage man. 3, Peggy is pregnant. And 4, Al has to go work as a shoe salesman again or continue to do it after he's planning to move on.
It's just a never-ending cycle of pain.
Yep. So I think it kind of just ends in the same spot almost. Like it's just like he's married with children.
Even more children.
Plus
new
1.
children.
So those are my 4.
All right.
And Buck the dog is very healthy, and no bad things happen to dogs ever.
Aww.
He's getting tons of belly rubs.
Oh, the belly.
I almost said Buck is dead too, but then I thought back to Frasier, and they're never gonna kill that dog.
Eddie lived the whole time. Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, let's watch the finale, huh? Called One More Child for Peggy.
Not what it's called.
Oh, yeah, it is for sure. All right, we'll see you after that. And we're back.
And
right?
we back.
Right, boys?
And we back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. Good. We're done with this, with Married with Children, which did not have a finale.
Yeah.
Nope.
I read that Fox was unsure whether they were going to cancel it. And then later when they did decide to cancel it, like the entire cast was just like all out on vacation or whatever. They're just like split up. And like Ed O'Neill found out by like some couple reading the newspaper and telling him.
Oh.
Like, well, he's just like out in Mexico or whatever, just on vacation.
You think that's how he'll find out about Modern Family?
So, according to this, we watched episode 24 of season 11 called Chicago Shoe Exchange.
Uh-huh.
And according to with the Wikipedias, that How to Marry a Moon was the final episode to be shot. Chicago Store Exchange was the last episode broadcasted by Fox.
Sure.
And then, it says due to the decision, no official final episode of Married with Children was shown. Mm-hmm. So basically, I think they shot the whole season, and then they're like, "Yo, you're canceled."
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, cool. Well, I guess we'll just show this season."
Yeah,
I read somewhere that they did some specials though after the fact.
Like
Did you guys see
TV
any of
movies.
that? That like one was
Christmas
like a
with children.
just like a cast reunion.
Specials. Oh yeah,
specials.
so it because the last episode was in '97,
Yeah.
and in '98 they had Bundy Mania.
Nice.
January 1st, 1998, Bundy Mania.
Okay.
They Married with Children, the True Hollywood Story, August.
Nice.
I don't know what these are because this is on Fox. Married with Children reunion. So I don't know if that was an episode or something. And
Just
then
chilling with the cast.
in April 2012, they did a 25th anniversary, and then also a Where Are They Now? So I don't know if those count as TV
In
episodes.
2012.
Maybe Bundy Mania might have been like a special that they did. Sounds like a special.
How do you do a Where Are They Now when like 3 of the 4 are like still big name actors?
Yeah. Everyone except Bud.
Ugh, that's very awkward.
It's not that hard to tell everybody where those 3 are.
Yeah.
And then there's Bud. He flips houses. I don't know. Do we ever? I don't figure out what
He's
that
a
guy
serial
does.
Killer.
David Faustino.
I looked up his like IMDb and there was not much of note.
I guess before we get too deep into that, do we have a write up or anything for this last episode?
Oh God, fine.
Every time I just surprise you, asking you
I
the same
just
question.
said I was gonna look up his. Okay, Gary is restocking the shoe store and donating all the old shoes to Filipino orphans. By the way, Gary is a woman
Mm-hmm.
owner of the store.
I think I remember seeing the episode where she took the store over, and they were surprised, and then it was like Gary's a woman.
Of course. Okay, moving on. When the lunch delivery girl accepts old sandals as payment because Al and Griff have no money, they realize that the shoes have trading value. Meanwhile, Kelly finally gets her masseuse license, but accidentally cripples Bud when trying out her skills on him.
Yeah, it was just a ragdoll Bud episode. So yeah, Kelly.
Yeah, they just destroyed Bud.
They just kept trying to fix Bud, and they kept hurting him, and that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I
And-
feel like there's probably a lot of that in this show.
And Joe's favorite moment, I think, of first and last season 4 happened when a monkey came out and handed Al a banana.
Gave him a banana.
You clapped.
It was like a chimpanzee in a diaper.
Yeah, and you clapped.
Well, the audience was clapping, so I felt like clapping with them.
Why did he give Al the banana?
Like, because Cliff doesn't like bananas.
Who's Cliff?
The other guy that was there.
Griff?
Griff. Damn.
Griff.
Whatever.
Gryffindor?
I don't think that's what they were going
That's
for.
what it's short for, right? He's a wizard.
Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, and they just go on like a big, like, trading spree to get a massage chair.
Yeah, a lot of massage talk in this episode.
Swedish Ecstasy 5000 is what it was
Yeah.
called.
The chair.
The chair. Oh man, did you look up? You deep dive in trivia there over there?
Yeah, there's nothing interesting. I was trying to figure out more about the finale or something. There really wasn't anything.
No.
David Faustino hosts some radio show now, but it
Oh.
looks like it's some like it was something called Dash Radio, which I don't know what that is.
Is that on Sirius?
It didn't say
Sirius
Sirius
XM?
Yeah, but it did say like digital radios, like so it's not XM or Sirius.
Man, that's down there.
Yeah,
How the slightly medium have fallen.
Is
he's also 5'3". He's a tiny man.
He's only he looks so
impressive.
small when he was
Yeah.
next to Jefferson Darcy, Marcy's
Yeah.
new husband.
Marcy Darcy.
Who Marcy wasn't even in this episode
No, she wasn't.
at all.
Yeah, she gone by now.
And there was a new dog,
Gone.
Oh,
Yeah, Lucky.
brand new dog.
and it was funny. The dog was licking a plate, and she's like, "We're done doing the dishes," as if
Nice.
the dog
I didn't catch
licking the
that.
plates was the dishwasher.
Sterile.
I don't think so.
Pete does all the dishes around here.
Pete the cat licks all our plates clean.
Peter.
That's why he's so big and fat. He's really actually not.
So yeah, I mean,
Not really fat at all.
pretty unique for a show to go 11 seasons and just sort of get canceled unceremoniously.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. They went 11 years
Yeah.
and they didn't go like, "Hey, this is going to be your last one."
Yeah.
Just pull the plug.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, it holds the distinction as like one of I think maybe the longest running show to never win an Emmy.
Wow, really?
To never win an Emmy.
Or I think it was like it held that record until like Baywatch beat it. Like Baywatch was slightly longer and also never won an Emmy.
That's hilarious.
I don't know what I lost it now. On Wikipedia, it's got like ratings for the seasons or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the Nielsen ratings?
Maybe it's because like season 6 had a 13.36
Yeah.
rating. Is that a Nielsen?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So I don't know what that's out of. I don't know high.
Where do they peak?
That was where they peaked.
Okay.
13.36. It went up from there. Season 5 was at a 13 even, and then it slowly went down. Season 2 was the all-time low, 4.7.
Uh-huh.
Season 1 apparently unrated
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, season
They
3
hadn't been invented yet.
Season 3 shot up, 10.45.
Yeah, season 3 was when all the controversy started. When they were being boycotted by like people who thought it was like super crude and offensive.
Do people realize that when they do things like boycott things or like try to tell people not to shop somewhere and do stuff like that,
Yeah.
most of the time it makes other people
Oh, just backfires.
watch it or buy it?
Yeah, it's the Streisand effect. Have you heard of the Streisand effect?
No. Is it like the butterfly effect with Ashton Kutcher?
Kinda.
Is it like Stockholm syndrome?
Also kinda. It's like none of those things. Barbra Streisand like didn't want people to know, or like something happened where like someone was taking pictures of like the coastline of California or something, and like her house had like shown up in one of the pictures, and she was like, please take this down because I don't want people to know where my house is or what it looks like. But like because there's a big kerfuffle about her wanting to take the picture down, a bunch of people saw the picture and now they know where her house is and what it looks like.
Right. I mean, it's like everything when like someone tweets something today and then they delete it. It's like, well, someone already took a screenshot of that,
Yeah.
and they're just gonna post it all over Reddit.
Yeah.
You like
I
you like lit up when I said that.
Because I just thought of a funny one that like, you know, I forget the name of the guy, but he's the guy who plays Uncle Hank on Breaking Bad.
Okay.
A couple years ago, he tweeted sex gifs.
Oops.
Like porn gifs?
Like the words sex gifs.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I thought you meant he was like showing like full penetration
No.
gif.
Like thought he was searching
Yeah, like he
for
was
it and
probably
he tweeted
searching
it.
for sex gifs and then accidentally tweeted it. But instead of like deleting it, it like still exists and he like makes jokes about it.
And that's perfect.
Yeah. Like
It's funny.
Man.
Sex gifs.
so
On Twitter, he was searching sex gifs. Interesting.
yeah, some good sex gifs out there.
We're gonna,
I'm
for the
sure
first
there
and
are.
last Twitter account's gonna tweet out
Sure
sex
there
gifs
are.
at some point this week.
Sex JPEGs. Sex PNG.
Oh man.
Don't want that background. Just
Just want the sprites.
just those sex sprites.
Oh my god.
What were we talking about? Streisand effect?
Well, the straight side effect.
Yeah, the show blew up in season 3 because there was like a couple episodes that had caused controversy. Like one of them, like there's like a half naked lady. Like you don't actually see anything, but she's implied to be half naked. And then there's like another follow up episode where like the storyline followed the Bundys like going to a hotel room where they were being like videotaped having sex, and then so like sue the hotel or something. And that episode actually got pulled and was never aired. But then was later aired on syndication on like FX and stuff. But once the controversy for that went up and like there was like a episode that was like too raunchy for TV, then people started watching the show.
Well, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I mean, I feel like because even this episode had like, I don't know, it was like the 1990s version of a shake weight
Yeah.
or whatever, and some girl
Yeah.
was like trying to like bend like a rod, and she was just wearing like a low cut
Yeah.
shirt. She obviously had like huge boobs.
Griff called it like the bust builder or something.
Yeah.
Does it make her boobs bigger?
I don't know. She's like, "Thank you," and he's like, "No, thank you." And I was like, "I bet they have that one of these in every episode."
Yeah, just dude's just like, yeah,
yeah.
I know what I'm in for.
So like, once again, like besides that little part
Uh-huh.
in this show, I was like, I haven't really seen anything.
Yeah, a lot of wacky little comedy. It was I looked up Fox had started in 1986. And then so this show started in 1987. So it was really like their first like big hit was Married with Children.
I mean, yeah,
Wow.
For the first 12 years of Fox being a thing,
Mm-hmm.
It was on.
it was on almost all of it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good. Striking gold right there.
Yeah. So that's, it'll always have like a place in TV history. It was like kind of jump starting Fox.
I mean, I can see how it. I can't really see. I can see how it like didn't win an Emmy or anything.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
sure.
nothing like deep or any like crazy good acting or anything spectacular that happened. It's just like a solid show that went the opposite way of regular family sitcoms, so it became interesting to people.
Yeah.
Especially with it, it rode the controversy train.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that controversial.
Yeah.
Really.
Right.
It was
When
just
did,
enough to make some like old religious lady mad,
Mhm.
and then she screamed loud enough that America Online heard, I guess. I don't know. Is that what happened?
AOL.
AOL? Was AOL
up.
around in 1990? Probably not. Because that's when season 3 hit. No, season 3 was 88 to 89.
Yeah.
Now, Al Gore was creating the internet to
Specifically for this reason.
specifically to fuel the outrage machine.
Condemn Married with Children.
Yeah, so
What's with the goo?
it's really funny. Yeah, it's the goo. Yeah, seaweed. I still think.
So this show went from on syndication went on FX. Is FX a part like a subsidiary of Fox?
Yeah, it's Fox without the O.
Is that right?
I don't know.
I mean, I understand that that's technically what FX is.
Yeah, I think they're like without looking it up. I think they're part of the same whatever parent company that owns like Fox Sports and Fox News and Fox Broadcasting or whatever.
Yeah, I never really put that together.
They're like run pretty independently, but they're all part of whatever conglomeration owns
Sure.
all of it.
I was just thinking. So this show went until '87. Futurama started. 97. Futurama started in '99. And then, which Katie Seagal was Leela. So she's just making all her money from Fox for decades.
I was trying to figure out how you were connecting
Then
those
she
two.
was in Sons of Anarchy during the same time as Futurama on FX. It's like 2008 or
I think
something.
she just signed like a 30-year contract with Fox.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
think she just might be a slave for Fox.
I just have some dirt on her.
Katie Seagal, tweet at us if you're a slave for Fox.
Are you Fox's slave?
I did see was the show with the bunny, was that called Unhappily Ever After?
Yes.
There was like a lot of the producers from Married with Children worked on that show. And it was like deliberately made to be like a Married with Children knockoff.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Just for the new generation.
Yeah, they
Had to make it a little more messed up.
They had joked about calling it Divorced with Children.
No, really.
Is he divorced in that?
Oh,
Guess I don't remember a mom.
oh,
I just remember a bunny.
Literally, it's just like a hot teen, a hot dumb teen, and a dumb younger brother. It's literally the same.
Yeah.
Except instead of a dog, they got a bunny.
Instead of a real animal that doesn't do anything, just chills, they got a bunny that he talks to.
They have an imaginary friend.
All right. Wonder if he has a neighbor instead of named Jefferson, he's named like Hefferson. Huh?
That's probably it.
Yeah, I'm witty. I come up with stuff. Yeah,
Like from Rocco's Modern Life.
right. Well, so it's a bummer. It's a bummer, I would say. I feel like Fox kind of did them dirty with not letting them do a finale. I don't necessarily put it. I'm not going to hold the creators of this show, like fully liable for that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you failed this podcast, Married with Children, and you should have had a finale because you've made liars out of us. You made liar.
We'll not lie to our listeners.
So this was called First and Some Episode, and First and the Last Episode.
Yeah.
Still right, but
The last.
Still correct.
Ed O'Neill had pitched a finale. It would have been too late. They didn't know that they were getting canceled. But he said that if he would have made a finale, his idea was for the Bundys to win the lottery and then get swept up in a tornado.
What?
hey, I
I was
mean,
gonna say like Roseanne.
I will say this: my predictions were a pretty good finale.
Would make for a good finale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Al,
but that's not what happened.
Al could have won the lottery, decided to quit the shoe store,
Mm-hmm.
then then finds out that 7,000 other people also won the lottery. So his payout instead of $1 million was only going to be $3,000, something like that. So then the kids are already moved out. Peggy says he's pregnant. She's pregnant, and then he's like, "Shit, I won the lottery. I quit my job. Now I have to get my job back and have a kid."
Mm-hmm.
Great finale. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right, Fox. I will take your money and I'll come work for you.
You can make the reboot,
But I
and
will
make that as
not.
the finale.
But I will not sell that. I will not sign that Katie Seagal 30-year contract.
Married : with children.
What if it was colon? You think it was this part of the married universe?
Yeah. Many spin-offs. Are there spin-offs of the show?
I don't think so.
No, just Unhappily Ever After is kind of a spiritual sequel.
Spiritual successor in a way. Cool.
All
Well, I mean, all in all, I enjoyed the show.
Mhm.
It seems to me, it just seems like one of those. My family's about to eat dinner, so if Home Improvement or this show or The Simpsons are on, is that was the show that was on, and that's pretty much
Sure.
where this show will stay. I think with me.
Cool.
Yeah. I honestly don't if they would have had a finale, it probably just would have been a disappointment. I don't think this show was written that well to where it necessitated
No.
a finale.
Yeah, there's no point in my mind that I'm oh man, you really done them dirty by not giving them an Emmy. No, I don't.
Yeah,
believe
right.
Or oh, this finale didn't really send off Bud in the right way.
that. I think if it did anything, it sent off Bed in the correct possible way.
Yeah, just burned him
Just torturing him
Just
and making him look like a
literally-
doof.
Paralyzed him and ran him over and burnt him to a crisp in a suntan
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah, they never resolved that, huh? He's still just paralyzed by the
He's
end of the
probably in a
Right.
hospital.
Right at the end, he was like, "I think I'm getting feeling back," and then they hurt him again
episode.
on purpose.
I thought somehow there's gonna be some sort of magic thing that got him all his feeling back and he's fine.
Well, I thought the chair was gonna fix him. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Uh-huh.
But I don't know, whatever. All right, predictions.
That's exactly what the writer said.
Yeah, exactly. Let's move on to predictions. Peg is pregnant. No. Bud and Kelly are all moved out. That doesn't seem like that happened.
No.
Unfortunately,
No.
I erased Buck the dog is dead,
Yeah.
and I wrote Bud is a garbage man. As far as we know, I mean, he is a garbage man,
Yeah.
but he's not a garbage
He's a man of garbage, let's say.
So nope. And then Al has to work as a shoe salesman again. He's still working as a shoe
Still
salesman.
one, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a big old donut for that one.
I have the Bundys have new neighbors, which we didn't see. Bud works at the store. It doesn't look like he does. Kelly holds political office. She's got her masseuse thing going on. And the show opens with Al on the couch, but it actually opened with Al at the store. So I've got 0 also.
Nice, nailed it.
Here, wrap this up, tie this up with a nice little bow. Al asks for juice. There's no juice. Asking. Peggy has normal hair. I wouldn't say she didn't have 60s hair anymore. She had early 90s Shania Twain country pop star hair.
Yeah, I think it was still
So it's still outrageous.
Yeah,
is
still
what-
She still looked. I
It's
did.
still a look.
She still looked like old school, like a little
Yeah,
60s,
kinda-
I
70s.
don't think that was real hair.
I don't know. We'll have to ask the internet. Bud is a nerd. I don't think that's true. He's just disappointing for sure, but not in the way that I thought.
You're not. They're not necessarily a square is a rectangle, but a
Right.
rectangle's not a square. You might be.
Right.
You can still be a nerd, but it's definitely disappointing.
Not in a good way. And then I think, and then we saw 2 hands in pants.
Right at the end.
I want to I want to say it like 2.5, just because one was a monkey. Still giving me 0 points.
A monkey doesn't count for 1.5 hands.
That's pretty awesome, though.
I mean, it
He was
was
a chimpanzee also.
If anything, it's less than a hand, but it's cooler than one normal hand.
It's like
Pretty
1.5
cool hand.
hands.
Taking 0.
Well, we all did great.
Unpredictable this show was.
Not only did Fox did Married with Children wrong, Married with Children did this podcast wrong. But listeners, you can do us right by rating us 5 stars.
Yeah, and getting our nicknames right.
Getting our nicknames right. We got Spaghetti Jim, we got Lava Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That was some guy from the show.
They had made a reference to like some guy in prison named Lava Joe.
Yeah, which is now what I'm going to call you for now on.
Cool,
Lava Joe.
Man, that's way cooler than Spaghetti Jim.
because I'm like a hot rock.
Just makes you think
That's
of
what all the ladies
Spy
call you.
Kids. Was that a Spy Kids? No, that was just the same people who made Spy Kids. Lava
Shark
Girl
Boy.
and
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. It's because you don't have nieces and nephews.
No, I do not. But yeah, rate us 5 stars wherever those podcast app things are happening. And if you want to write into us and give Joe a compliment or tell us what shows you want us to listen to, you can hit us up on the emails at fndlpodcast, FANDL podcast at gmail.com.
Fandle Podcast.
And Twitter at Fandle Podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a Facebook and a YouTube.
Yeah.
So you can look at all the pretty thumbnails I make
Yeah,
every
the
week.
things.
So
Go
there.
do them.
Go do the things for us. That'd be great. You're wonderful, listeners.
Yeah.
We think you're great. and
We got a
wonderful.
MySpace.
No, we don't.
Do we check the
Hands
Zanga?
down starts playing as soon as you click onto our
Dear
MySpace.
Lord.
Check our GeoCities?
You could do that in MySpace. You put like a song that would play.
Yeah, just in the background. So you immediately
Yeah.
have to hit pause.
You'd have to
Confused me when I
you'd have
first
to
saw
log
that.
in every Friday night to change your songs so people on the weekend know what vibes you're feeling.
Man, that'd still be a thing.
I'm sure it is in some place somewhere. But whatever.
Eh.
All right, well, hey, you guys, you listeners, you have a good week. We'll see you next time on another First and Last. Bye.
just inhaling. Just the sound of a breath.
Hold my breath for the rest of the night.